What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing something a little different that I haven't done before. I actually picked up a knockoff Greddy Intake. It came with hardware and some hoses. Let me explain a little bit why I bought the knockoff and why I decided to go with the Greddy style manifold. First, I bought the knockoff manifold because it was like $130 and the Greddy is like $800. I'm trying my hardest to find a used one for like $300 to $400, and I haven't been able to do so yet. I just can't fork out the $800 for it right now, especially since I have so many other projects going on the Miata. It's not really something that I need, but why I'm going with it is because I actually think I do need it to be able to run my AC lines the way I want to run them. And I figured buying the knockoff one for now would help me figure out if that is true or if I should go back to the stock manifold instead of spending $800 and then being like, I don't need this isn't going to work for me and whatever. So that's why I went with the cheap one for now. Just from the looks of it, I wouldn't recommend it. I would definitely get a Greddy, and like I said, as long as this works out for my application, I am going to get a Greddy manifold. I just would like to find one used before I fork out the $800 for one. So basically what I'm going to do is try and see if everything fits on here correctly. If we can use it, mock it up on the engine, and see how it looks. So I'm just going to show you kind of how everything fits on this one specifically. I did buy this off eBay, but I think it was a Rev 9 brand polished Greddy Intake manifold style. So let's go ahead and dive deep and see if everything fits on here and lines up. Like I said though, first impressions, quality wise is not great. I mean, you can see where it's just not machined correctly here. You can look at the ports here and tell that it's just kind of sloppy, which, I mean, you would expect nothing less from like a knockoff China-made automotive product, but it's very rough on the inside and just not the quality that I want overall in my build. I'm not saying that it won't work, but we will find out if it works and if everything fits up correctly. Just, you know, first impressions isn't great. But if everything lines up and all that, I am going to like either powder coat this or paint it, just because I don't like the polished look. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and take the fuel rail off and see if it fits on this Greddy Intake. Just by looking at it right now, it looks like I'm only going to have 2 mounting points because I don't have this mount on this fuel rail. I only have this one. So let's go ahead and put our gaskets in, see if they fit. Looks like they actually fit pretty snug. They're not like super loose or anything, so that's a good start. First things I see right now is this bracket right here is hitting this manifold. You can tell it won't let it sit in unless I modify this, but it does possibly look like that this lines up and this lines up here. Obviously this doesn't have anything to mount to, and I don't have this one. This is a remanufactured fuel rail. So that's already problem number 1. Looks like I can actually set it in there and it just slightly clears. Let's go ahead and put a couple bolts in and see how everything actually fits up. holes are not lining up. They're just slightly off. So I'd have to oblong this hole here to get the actual bolt to fit in correctly. So now we're gonna make sure this throttle body fits before I mess with the fuel rail. Make sure everything fits first. And yes, I know there's not a gasket on here. It's just to mount it. So it looks like the throttle body fits on just fine. Everything threaded in with the OEM bolts. Looks like everything can clear. I don't use those anyway. I'm assuming these are vacuum ports.
They look like it.
Alright, so let's test the IACV. Again, there's no gasket. Just mocking everything up.
Looks like there's a little bit of silicone or something in there, so we're just gonna get that out real quick.
Okay, it looks like that little bit of silicone was hindering the bolts from going in. Let's try this again. So it fits on there, but on one of them I had to kind of catty corner the valve to get the bolt to go in. It looked like it was just slightly off. So the IACV and the throttle body pretty much fit. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this little tab off right here. I don't use it anyway. I just went ahead and did this one using some metal shears.
I'll fix that.
And then we're just gonna file the edge down so it's not super sharp. But let's go ahead and cut this one off. So what we're gonna do is just mark where we need to cut and round out the hole, or over the hole out, because they don't quite line up very good. Here, I'll let you do it. But you're gonna be cutting it.
Just looking at it here. Let's say there.
Okay, and then we're gonna do the same on this side here, which is even worse.
Should be like that.
Alright, then we're gonna take it off and drill it out. So this one over here actually works perfect. We're just gonna see how this one lines up. Yeah, Still need to go more. Gotta cut a little more off.
Okay.
But you can tell over here how far off it is. It's pretty crazy. But if you really look at the holes drilled, they're slightly not, I mean, they're not in the center. So obviously I think that's the issue. So we got those to fit. Looks like all the injectors are sitting properly.